Tigers. Carthage comes in with 1 win on the season. That came over a winless Newton County team. Carthage, as we said earlier on the radio broadcast, has faced some tough defeats from Scott Central. They've lost to Kemper County. They've lost to South Leak. They've also lost to St. Andrews. 3 of those teams obviously are teams that we have beaten handily and feel like this should be an easily handled game for the Bearcats tonight. As we said earlier, our captains for tonight's game were Keelan Johnson, Mr. James Moore, father of Brandon Moore, since Brandon is out with a shoulder injury. James said he'd fill in for Jason tonight, as Jason's Andy Sistrunk, who's one of our sponsors. And here come the Bearcats as they fire out onto the field. Another muddy field after a big rain last night. The cheerleaders coming in, looking at the feet, and they got the white shoes all muddy. But the Bearcats, slippery field and all, we've learned how to play with it on Ella Watkins Field, haven't we, James?
Absolutely. You better know how to play on it because it is mushy, Vance. The grass, the coaches actually last week had to cut the field with a walk-in push mower. It had gotten so high, and I think they got their exercise.
Yeah, that's a lot of field to push a mower behind. I know that 60-inch X-Mart doesn't do it as fast as they want to do. I'm sure a small push mower really wore them out.
Yeah, Coach Boswell was the one leading the bunch, though. He was out there pushing.
So give us an update on Brandon. I see he's in a little shoulder sling there. What can we expect from him?
Right. He goes back to the doctor on Tuesday just for his checkup. He'll start physical therapy with Amanda on, I'm sure, Tuesday afternoon. And all goes well. He'll be in a shoulder restraint. Again, in the Jackson Prep game, he is fired up about it. He does not want to miss the Jackson Prep game, he'll play through the pain.
Yeah, there's no doubt starting next week, the Bearcats get into the meat of their season after tonight. McLaurin's only got 1 loss on the night. They lost to Morton last week, was their first loss. They face Raleigh tonight. The game after McLaurin will be the Morton game, so we're about 3 weeks away from the big Morton game that everybody's talking about. Of course, Morton is undefeated also, along with the Bearcats. For us this year, and he set to punt it deep. Good end-over-end kick, carries it to about the 25-yard line where Carthage takes it from there. Tries to slip a tackle but falls down along the 35-yard line. So Carthage will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Looks like Randall Boyd was in on the tackle there, Vance. Randall's in there on all the special teams. He's going to make the hit. If
it is special teams, Randall Boyd's in there on the tackle. There's no doubt about it. He is a head hunter if there ever has been one. Renbo, as we like to call him.
Yeah, he is fired up. He wants to hit somebody when he goes down the field.
Carthage has got under new head coach this year. The coach this year, head coach is, James, you saw that other.
Joey Coughlin.
Joey Coughlin is the head coach for Carthage. Their quarterback in shotgun formation is Raheem Gray. He takes a snap, looks to throw, does throw, connects at the 40-yard line, slipping some tackles. Flag comes out on the play. Must be a face mask on that ball spotted along against the Bearcats.
Right, that was Marquez Johnson in on the tackle, number 32, Vance.
So let's see, it is face mask. It's a 5-yard penalty that will give them the first down. Carry the ball up to the 48-yard line. So Carthage picks up their first down of the night on a swing pass from Raheem Gray, their junior quarterback. Little sidearm action as he slung that one out. Checking into the game for Carthage is Albert Matlock, the junior wide receiver. A lot of juniors, very few seniors on this Carthage team. So Gray's in shotgun formation. 2 wide receiver set. Man comes in motion, takes a snap, wants to throw it, pass out just over the outstretched hands of his receiver, Anthony Collins, who's unable to catch up with that ball. So that's going to be an incomplete pass and bring up 2nd and 10.
Big Keelan was on the hunt then, Vance. If a quarterback doesn't get rid of the ball, he's going to get a little surprised.
Yeah, I'm sure the Bearcats going to be bringing lots of pressure. That's a strong defensive front that we've got for the Bearcats. You got Keelan Johnson in the game, Rambo's in the game, Darnell Hughes is in the game, and 52 is
Michael Townsend.
Michael Townsend also on that defensive front. I see Fred Spivey and Quillian Jones as our linebackers for the night. As Gray waits the snap. Puts another man in motion. Handoff this time around the end. Lots of red jerseys there waiting on him as he is hit and taken down. Number 4, Trayshawn Mitchell, takes him down for a loss of about 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Tell you what, if Trayshawn had just a little more size, he would be awesome. He is awesome as he is, but he would really be good. He'd be getting a lot of looks. He
is definitely a powder keg for us, as he's done a great job for the Bearcats on the season. How old is Trayshawn, James?
He is a junior.
He's a junior. I thought he was. He'll be back next year. We've got a lot of juniors coming back on this Bearcat team. So shotgun formation, got 3 wide receiver sets this time for Gray. 3rd and 13. He puts a man in motion, wants to throw, does throw deep down the field. Receiver slips down as he threw it back away from the receiver, unable to get back to it as, again, that wet field caught him. He was unable to make the cut, and that's going to put Carthage in a punting situation. So the Bearcats will get the ball in fairly good field position. We'll see where Levatas will be back to return this one. Should be standing along his own 20-yard line. Punter for the Carthage Tigers looks like number 30. That's Bobby Sykes, senior linebacker. Be doing the punting duties for Carthage. Of course, back deep to receive for the Bearcats is Levatas Lyles. Good snap. Kick is away. A little bit of a shank kick. It hits along the 40, takes a Carthage roll. It's going to go out of bounds along the 32-yard line of the Bearcats. The Bearcats start out 1st and 10 at the 32. So we'll see what the Bearcats going to start out in. Looks like I see Quillian Jones in the game, so that usually means their I formation. Your wide receivers, Cameron Stowers, Josh Pinkston is your wide receivers, and Jonathan Warnsley starting out at tailback. Of course, Levatas Lyles is your quarterback in our I formation set. He takes the snap, hands it off to Warnsley, cuts it up the middle, breaks a tackle, falls forward to around the 40-yard line before he's taken down.
Yeah, he had a lot of daylight there, Vance. He just kind of bumped into one of the guys, one of his own men, and fell down.
Got tripped up there, carries it to about the 39-yard line. Give him a pickup of 7 on the play. So the Bearcats will face 2nd and 3 from their own 39-yard line. 9:56 left to go in the first quarter. No score yet in the ball game. First drive for the Bearcats. Levatas takes a snap, wants to throw this time. Looking deep downfield, nobody open. He's got to run it. He tucks it down. He's at the 40, juking and jiving. He's at the 50, cuts it back to the middle of the field. He's at the 40. Finally ridden down along the 39-yard line of Carthage. Good pickup of about 15. Give him 20 yards on the play for Levatas Lyles. Good coverage downfield, and he had to tuck it and run, which is never a bad thing.
Absolutely not. If Levatas has got the ball, good things can happen.
Exactly right. I can remember, James, you talking about him back when they were in the 7th and 8th grade. It was just give the ball to Chubbs and let him go.
Let Chubbs go. Yep, Chubbs left, Chubbs right, and if he wanted to pass it, he had plenty of receivers to throw it to.
That's right. So Chubbs, Levatas Lyles goes under center, staying in the I formation, 1st and 10. Give off to Killiman Jones. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 30, still rumbling all the way down to the 25-yard line before he's ridden down. Picks up the first down, 15-yard gain by Quillian Jones. Good job that time running through the middle of that line.
He's a load. He doesn't look to run around anybody. He goes over the top of them.
Who's the lineman filling in for Brandon tonight, James?
Looks like 64? We've got number
64.
64, Roderick Braggs.
Roderick Braggs.
He's a 6 foot 235 sophomore.
Big boy. Levatas under center, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, wants to throw. Trying to find a man open. Throws it deep to Cameron Stowers. Oh, almost a one-handed grab in the end zone by Cameron. He just got turned around a little bit, got one hand on it, but unable to reel it in. That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Bearcats. So Roderick Baggs is in the game for Brandon Moore. Along that offensive line, I see Will Talbert, I see Matt Dykeman, I see Keelan Johnson, and I see number 75 is Deshaun Reed. Also, of course, Pinkston and Stowers, your wide receivers.
Randall Boyd is your tight end.
Randall Boyd in at tight end. I didn't see him up there. Levatas takes the snap, gives it to Warrensley, slips up and falls forward about 3 yards. Ball comes out, but they're blowing it dead, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. First third down situation for the Bearcats. 8:29 left to go in the first quarter. No score in this ball game. Bearcats, like we said, are on their opening drive of the night. Defense held Carthage on their opening drive, forced them into a punting situation, gave up 1 first down, then forced them to punt. Levatas heads back under center. Got a flag on the play. Let's see what's going on if we're lining up in the neutral zone. What the call is here.
I think it's going to be against Carthage.
Okay. So Carthage is lining up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. That carries it up to the 17-yard line, where now we're going to be facing 3rd and 2. As Levatas will go under center. Carthage putting 6 men on the line, trying to stop this run that's fixing to come. And it comes Quillian Jones. He falls forward just over the 15-yard line. I believe he's going to have the first down. Let's see where they spot him.
I believe it is. It's,
they waving the chains.
Yeah.
They move the chains now. So Bearcats got first down for the Bearcats at the 15-yard line of Carthage. 7:45. Bearcats not in any real big hurry right now. As Levatas is going to center, he's still got Quillian Jones and Warrensley in the backfield with him.
Vance are located in just about the muddiest spot on the football field, right there around the 20.
Yeah, on the near hash mark. Toss it up high to Cameron Stowers. It's caught, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, a 15-yard pass from Levatas Lyles to Cameron Stowers to start the first score of the night for the Bearcats. That's just got one-on-one coverage to Cameron Stowers and tossed it up, James.
He tossed it up, and Cameron made a great catch there. He had to turn all the way around to catch that ball and to maintain control, get in the end zone. What a good job he did.
So 15-yard pass from Lyles to Cameron Stowers. Extra point attempt pending from Reynolds. Hold by Evans. Bobble the hold. Evans rolls out looking to throw, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. So the kick fails, and Bearcats lead 6-0. And Chad, why don't we get a quick picture of the scoreboard? We got some new signs up there on the scoreboard. It says L.O. Atkins Field, home of the Bearcats. Those signs were donated and installed by the senior Bearcats of the year 1975. Charlie Cox in there leading that push to get the new signs up there, and he's all excited about it. Want to make sure I gave a mention about that. So, good-looking signs there as the Bearcats open it up, drive it down the field on their first possession to take a 6-0 lead after the wet ball bobbled snap on the extra point attempt. So, James, you think Carthage is going to be able to do anything this time?
We'll see. We'll see. They're going to have to get a little better than they were. They just seem like they're young, Vance, and maybe just not matched up yet.
Yeah, they've got a very limited numbers, I guess is the word I'm looking for, on their team, which is pretty surprising. Carthage is a pretty good-sized 3A school and always has a load of talent up there. I knew the coach last year was retiring, and there was a lot of people interested in that job because of the talent that is there. High kick this time is going to be taken inside the 30-yard line, where Carthage tries to return it and is taken down along the 36-yard line. So a 6-yard return by Carthage, give them the 37, where Carthage will start out 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. 7:10 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 6-0. Carthage will come out now and see if they can get something working against this stingy Bearcat defense. I see Adrian Lyles trying to get loosened up on the sidelines here. He should be going in next series, as they usually start out I formation, then spread it out. So let's see if Gray can do anything with Carthage on this time, as he's in shotgun formation. puts a man in motion, hands it off the other way around. Bearcats there, breaks a tackle, but nope. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, but just barely gets back to the original line of scrimmage. They blow him dead at the 36, give him a loss of 1 on the play. Is no fooling these red jerseys tonight.
Yep, give that tackle to the entire defense. I think they all were there.
Everybody got a hand in on that one as they quickly take down the Carthage running back. I believe that running back was Eric Carter Love, the senior running back, number 40 for Carthage.
I know I was at practice several days, Vance, and they are really working hard on their defense. Really working hard to make sure they're in the right defense at the right time.
Yeah, Raleigh opened up some spots on them last week, but unable to do anything about it. So motion come that time from Carthage as he throws it up. Well overshoots his receiver that time, the same running back that just ran it, Eric Carter Love. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now for Carthage. 6:18 left to go in the first quarter. Pretty good turnout for the Bearcats as the rain went on through this morning, and clear skies tonight. Got a good turnout. Hope to have a real big turnout for the next 2 home games. First one will be homecoming. The second will be Morton. Should see a real big crowd for that Morton game if things hold up like they are. It's going to be an interesting contest.
It will be get your tickets early.
Exactly. So 3rd and 10 for Carthage. Quarterback keeper, he gets to the line of scrimmage and his hit falls forward. Give him a couple on the play. He gets it to the 40-yard line, well short of the first down. So Carthage is back in another punting situation with Lovatis going to be back deep to receive. 6:01 left in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 6-0. Fixing to start their second possession of the night. Good job by the Bearcat defense that time to shut Carthage down. They ran it one way, ran it up the middle, tried to throw a pass, and nothing was working against them red jerseys tonight.
Looks like he's got a bunch on the line. They may be coming after it, Vance. Try to get it down.
Pressure coming from the outside. Got a man. Ooh, almost got to it. Punter kicks it, gets a Carthage roll at the 30-yard line where they're just, James, I don't believe he's shanking those kicks. I think he's kicking it away from Lovatis.
Absolutely. He's kicking it away. They do not want Lovatis to touch the ball. They don't want him to have it in his hand.
They don't want him to have it. They know he's going to touch it all on offense. They sure don't want to give him any extra touches.
That's absolutely right. He's amazing. He can do some things. You know, they say Lovatis only runs a 4.7 in the 40. But he also runs 4.7 side to side too. So
he runs 4.7 in one step.
That's it.
5:22 left to go in the first quarter, and the Bearcats have spread it out. You got Stowers and Adrian Lyles to the near side. Pinkston and I'm going to say Hawkins to the far side. Warnsley in the backfield with Lovatis. He puts Adrian in motion, fakes the handoff to Adrian. He's going to try and run it. He does run it, breaks tackles. He's at the 40. He's at the 50, finally run out of bounds along the 50-yard line. And James, he had 2 men in his face when he decided to run, and they can't get a hand on him.
Absolutely. You cannot believe how quick he is. He is so quick and so shifty.
There was 2 white jerseys directly in his face, and he went right between them, and neither one of them got a hand on him. And it never ceases to amaze me how he can squirt through people, and they just have to look. They look at him going by.
You know, that's the thing. Of course, I'm real involved with Brandon, and when Lovatis gets on a run like that, Brandon knows where to go because he knows he's coming that way, and he'll make a cutback block for him and do that.
So Adrian goes in motion this time. Going to throw it to Adrian. Oh, low pass. Adrian unable to get his hands on that one as Lovatis threw that one at his feet. And that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Bearcats. Play looked like he was set up and going to really work there if Lovatis could have got a little hype on that ball.
Yeah, exactly. He had some blockers out in front. He would have been ready.
5:08 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 6-0 on their second drive of the night. Got trip wide receivers to the far side. Cameron Stowers, the lone receiver to the near side. That's what they like to get. Get Stowers in one-on-one coverage.
Little confusion on the line there with his receivers.
Lovatis takes the snap. Wanting to throw to Stowers. Going to pull it down. Now he's going to run it. Spins the tackle and is going to be caught and wrestled down along the 50. No gain on the play. Stowers wasn't open. That's what he wanted to throw it to. Good coverage that time on Stowers by Carthage. Very, very rare do we see somebody that can keep up with all of our receivers.
It's amazing when they do. They're just so shifty and so big and fast.
You've got the 4 talented receivers really 5 when you throw in Trayshawn Mitchell as far as receivers go on this Bearcat team. It's hard for a defense to cover all of them when they start going out. It's just a matter of whether the quarterback can find the open one.
That's it. There's somebody always open. Mark Hawkins most of the time is open.
Yep. Levatas rolls out this time. Won't to throw, does throw. Catches Pinkston. It's going to be wrestled down short of the first down. He's going to be about 2 yards shy. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. Interesting situation here, James. You think you're going to go for it or punt?
Yeah, I think we'll go. I think it's Levatas is going to get the ball.
I see Quillian Jones checking into the game. Darnell Hughes checking into the game. It's going to be our power set.
Right, look like we're going with maybe double tight ends.
Yeah. Adrian Lyles checks into the game as tailback. Levatas trying to get him to jump. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Levatas takes snap, gives it to Quillian Jones, who's got the first down. Falls forward across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. Another first down for the Bearcats on the 4th down conversion.
Yeah, on a 2-yard gain like that, they're going to give it to Quillian most every time. He'll get you 2 yards.
He does a good job of just putting his head down and driving his legs and just plowing through people. So 3:34 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats holding a 6-0 lead. First down from the Carthage 39-yard line. Levatas going under center. Got Adrian Lyles deep in the backfield. Fakes the pitch to Adrian. Levatas keeps it. He's at the 30. Breaking tackle, still on his feet. He turns the corner. He's at the 20. Just got to outrun him. The 10, the 5.
He got in.
Let's see what they say.
He got in.
Touchdown, Bearcats. That is a 39-yard touchdown run by Levatas Lyles, and boy, was it a good one.
Boy, that was fantastic. You didn't know he had the ball, and all of a sudden he's got it. He's down the sideline and had 2 guys on him, and they couldn't get him out of bounds. He just goes into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of white jerseys all around him. Lots of people had their chances to tackle him. One had him wrapped up, but he spun out of it and went on for a 39-yard touchdown. So let's see if Bearcats attempted the extra point again. Let's see if we get a little better. Get a dry ball out there this time. Good snap this time. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Looks like he pulled it just a little bit as that one spiraled through. So the PAT fails, and the Bearcats lead 12-0 with 3:02 left to go in this ball game. We're going to send it back to WQST. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on the Gospel Station. So after the Bearcats score, 12-0 is the score right now. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter. Darnell Hughes set to kick off again. Good kick down the middle of the field. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line where Carthage takes it. He runs into a Bearcat right there quick, and he's going to be wrestled down along the 30-yard line. Looks like 55, Fred Spivey in on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Number 20 was also in their advance, Devontae Winfrey.
A good job that time by the Bearcat kickoff team as they hold him. Carthage starts out 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 2:53 left to go in the first quarter. Carthage so far unable to get anything going. They picked up 1 first down and stalled the rest of the time.
Yeah, they just can't get it going. They're having a really tough time against this Bearcat defense.
Shotgun formation for Gray. Puts a man in motion. Throws it, quick pass over the middle, in and out of the hands as he threw it just behind his receiver. Good looking play that set up that time as he had a receiver open but just slung it out behind him, couldn't get to it.
Yeah, the quarterback has not found his range yet. He's just a little bit shaky there.
A little bit of he's got a sidearm motion. Oh, that ball came out of there quick. Now, it was shot out of a gun. He had some power on it, but it was a low screamer right behind his receiver. And that play was set up to work, and it would have worked. There's no doubt about it if he could have led the receiver instead of tossing it behind him.
He got about 7 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, they're definitely letting the play clock run down. I'm not sure if it didn't reset. Now they're going to call a timeout. So Carthage calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to WQST 850 AM, the Gospel Station. All right, after the Carthage timeout, they're facing 2nd and 10. Gray's in shotgun formation still. Puts a man in motion. Rolls around, heads the other direction. but nothing there. They had most of the Bearcats full, but one Bearcat stayed home, and he took him down. Is that Darnell Hughes on the tackle?
No, that was Fred Spivey.
Fred Spivey in there. Did a good job is holding his position, staying there, as a lot of the Bearcats came on the fake to the near side, but it only took one to take him down, so that brings up 3rd and 10 now for Carthage.
They just seem confused.
Yeah.
Bearcat defense can't. The plays they have open, the quarterback can't hit his receiver.
It's got to be frustrating because you don't know. You've tried everything and you can't make nothing work.
Doesn't work to the right, doesn't work to the left, doesn't work up the middle.
Can't throw it.
Great, waits a snap, puts a man in motion, high snap, throws a quick pass, hits the receiver in the helmet, skips right off the top of his head out of bounds. So incomplete pass brings up 4th and 10, and nothing doing that time for Carthage. They're going to be punting it again.
You know, I think Vance, maybe number 10, the quarterback, has been watching some film, and he's seen those big linemen, what they do to quarterbacks when they get to them, so he's getting rid of it.
He is definitely getting rid of it quick. There's no doubt about that. So Levadas will be standing along his own 40-yard line waiting to return this kick. 1:54 left to go in the first quarter. Carthage unable to get anything going offensively. Bearcats have scored on both their first 2 possessions. Extra point attempts failed, so that leaves us at 12-0. Carthage set to punt. Again, they kick it away from Levadas. Bounces. Levadas wanted it. He wanted it bad, but he lets it roll, and it goes down to the 31-yard line. So Bearcats start out 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Levadas wanted that one, didn't he?
He wanted that one. Coach Martin was standing there yelling at him. He was close to our sideline. Coach Martin was letting him think better.
Yeah, if he'd have picked that one up, he'd have picked it up in traffic. Slippery ball in traffic. Probably not a good idea. So with 1:40 left to go in the first quarter, Bearcats spreading it out again. Got Adrian Lyles and Stowers to the near side. Warrensley in the backfield with Levadas. Hawkins and Pinkston to the far side. Puts Trayshawn Mitchell in. Adrian Lyles in the backfield. Adrian Lyles gets it, and he's off to the races.
He's gone.
He's at the 50.
He's gone.
He's at the 40.
It's gone.
He
They
is
won't
gone.
catch him.
That is a 70-yard touchdown run, 69-yard touchdown run up the middle of the field by Adrian Lyles. And when he turns the Jets on, you ain't going to catch him.
Untouched. Untouched.
Up the middle.
Great job that time by Adrian Lyles as he takes it 69 yards and just ran by everybody.
He did. That's what you call 4 or 5 speed right there. He just leaves them.
When he turns the Jets on, you're not going to catch him. Nobody's going to run him down. If you ain't got a good angle on him, he's going to go by you. And he did that time. 69 yards. I think that's his 3rd touchdown run of over 50 yards this season.
It's pretty to watch, isn't it?
It really is.
He puts his head there, and he is gone.
When he decides to sprint out for it, he's going with it. Bearcats going for 2 this time. Levadas Lyles takes a snap. Is going to be taken down. There's a flag on the play, but I'm going to think this is illegal procedure. The Bearcats look like the Bearcats were trying to rush to get this one off, and didn't get everybody set.
Looks like illegal motion, Vance.
Okay, it's going to back it up, so that'll be declined. So the Bearcats fail again on the extra point, and they lead 18-0. So we're going to send it back to WQST. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on WQST 850 AM. All right, Darnell Hughes set to kick off. Good kick this time as he carries it down along the 15-yard line where Carthage sets up their return. Trying to get around the Bearcats, unable to do it as he carries it up to the 24-yard line before he's finally taken down. So Carthage will start out 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard this time. 9-yard return by Carthage.
Yeah, it looked like Matt Dykeman, number 63, and Devontae Winfrey, number 20, in on the tackle.
All right. So 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. Bearcats lead 18-0. Carthage starting their 4th drive of the night. So far, unable to get anything going against the Bearcat defense. Of course, we didn't expect anything more than that. Carthage on tough times as they've had some really good teams in the past, but facing tough battles right now. As Gray takes the snap, fakes the handoff on quarterback, keep it up the middle of the field. gets some positive yards. He falls forward for a pickup of 2. One of a few things that haven't seen much tonight is actually go forward.
It looked like number 34, Randall Boyd, and number 99 in on the tackle there, Darnell Hughes.
2nd and 8 for Carthage as we're under a minute. This should be the last play of the first quarter. Plays coming in from the sideline as Gray comes back to his huddle.
Looks like Forrest has still got all of their starters on defense, and you'll probably see that start to dwindle next quarter.
Yeah, the thing is, we've got some really good backup, especially along that defensive front. So Gray waits to take the snap. Ball's on the ground. Ball comes out. Not sure if that was some trickery or what. Quarterback looked like he wasn't expecting to get the ball.
I don't think the quarterback ever touched the ball.
No, it was looked like a direct snap to number 13, Jerry Moore.
Either way it goes, they lose a yard on the play, and that would have been the last play of the first quarter. So we'll switch sides and start this second quarter. Bearcats leading 18-0 over the Carthage Tigers here at L.O. Atkins Field. I hope everybody realized the game started tonight at 7 o'clock. Started a little earlier than we've been starting. Once we got into October, which is where we're at right now, the games moved from 7:30 kickoff times to 7 o'clock times, and they'll be 7 o'clock times from here on out. And it coincided pretty well with the chilly weather. Yep. Temperatures got right when we switched to kickoff times, not tea times.
Got golf on the brain, huh?
I got golf on the brain.
Yep, it's a little chill in the air tonight, which is wonderful for football. The guys, maybe these cramps cease for all the teams.
Yeah. So they said it's supposed to be in the 60s around 8 o'clock tonight. So getting into that fall football weather, making you like it now. Bearcats lead 18-0. Bearcats had touchdown runs, touchdown pass, 15 yards from Lovatus Lyles to Cameron Stowers, the first score of the night. Second score was a 39-yard touchdown run by Lovatus Lyles, and the PAT failed. And the last touchdown, a 69-yard dash by Adrian Lyles to run the score out to 18-0, which is where we sit right now, starting this second quarter of action. Carthage will be facing 3rd and 9 from their own 24-yard line, trying to pick up their second first down of the night. Quarterback puts a man in motion, fakes the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it, and is quickly hit and taken down. That was number 99, Darnell Hughes, on the tackle. Maybe 1 yard on the play. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. And James, it just seems like those plays, it looks like he's getting more yards. He's just starting so deep in the backfield where he runs it.
Exactly. He's got to, and our guys are so quick up front, so if he doesn't explode through there, they're going to catch him.
Yeah.
They're going to wear the quarterback out. Keep doing that.
Yeah. Carthage had some backups. They may bring them in too. 11:25 left to go in the first half of play. Carthage punting again. This will be their 4th punt of the night. Back deep, of course, is Lovatus Lyles. Let's see if they'll kick it to him this time. They've kicked it away every time.
Ooh, it almost got
high kick to Lovatus, and he wanted it, and he drops it, and Carthage gets it. One of those that he probably shouldn't have taken. Man in front of him should have fair caught it. He was just so excited to see one come to him, he had to catch it, didn't he, James?
Absolutely. He was looking to run before he got that one.
Yeah. Wet ball slips through his hands, and Carthage will get their best field position of the night at their own 49-yard line, where they'll get 1st and 10 off the fumbled kick by Lovatus Lyles.
Yeah, that helps them gain about 20.
Yeah, biggest pickup on the night by Carthage. 11:03 left to go in the first half of play. Gray's in shotgun formation still. Puts a man in motion. Wants to throw. Quick throw,
nice.
Caught right to Darnell Hughes. He intercepts it, gets it right back.
He's still up.
He's
still up.
He's going to go.
He's going to score.
He's going to go.
He's going to score.
That is a 45-yard interception return by Darnell Hughes, the big man. The quarterback threw it right into his chest, and he was like, look what I found.
He found it, didn't he? He took off. I don't know if you would say that was fleet of foot, but he got into the end zone.
So the fumble by Lovatus Lyles on the kickoff quickly turns into a 7-point interception return by the Bearcats. as they're going to take a 24-0 lead with the extra point pending.
Looks like we're going for 2, Vance.
Going to go for 2 again. Just trying to get these numbers right. As Levatas awaits a call from the coaches. Looks like he's got an I formation. Quillian Jones and Warrensley in the backfield. Pinkston and Stower split 1 to each side. Pitch to Warrensley along, trying to turn the corner. I believe he's short, Jason.
Golly.
They knocked him out of bounds. He dove for the pylon, and they pushed him out of bounds. So the run fails, and the Bearcats lead 24-0. And the only negative you can find on the night, James, is the PAT.
Yeah, our PAT is having a little problem. Just got started off bad, you know. Last week against Raleigh, I don't think we missed one. Everything was perfect. Nathan Reynolds has made such an improvement over the year, as well as Matthew Evans, the holder. They have really done a good job.
Yeah, he's only missed 1 kick tonight. Of course, we've missed 4 PATs attempts, but Reynolds only missed the 1 kick. The other hold was slippery, and then we've gone for 2 the last 2 times and unable to get those. So after the interception return, Bearcats lead 24-0. 10:47 left to go in the first half as Darnell Hughes sets the kickoff for the 5th time tonight.
Darnell had to catch his breath.
Yeah, he might be a little winded after that 45-yard interception return. As he gets set to kick off, 2 men back deep for Carthage. Good kick this time. He's got him backing up all the way to the 12-yard line where this one's caught and trying to return it. Trying to get through the middle of the field, unable to do it as they wrestle him down along the 31-yard line. 19-yard return that time by Carthage as they'll start out 1st and 10 from their 31-yard line. 10:36 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead 24-0.
It's just Carthage is really having a tough time, Vance. I just kind of feel for them, but we've been right there and know what they're going through. They'll be grown up after this year.
Yeah, they're learning some life lessons, that's for sure, this year. This is definitely one of the lesser teams they've had over the years, as they usually have a lot of talent up there in Carthage. Just very small numbers. I think that's what surprised me the most about the Carthage team is there's just very few players on that sideline. Direct snap again this time. I still haven't found the ball, but I know where it's at now. It's under Darnell Hughes and Quillian Jones is where it's at as they wrap up the ball carrier for another loss.
Absolutely. You know, their roster looks, Vance, to be maybe a third of what Forest has dressed out, and that's unusual for Carthage. They usually have big numbers.
Well, that's one of the things I've yet to see a team, and no matter how good they are, I mean, Morton included, that's got even half the players that Forest has dressed out for a football team. You know, we moved up to 3A, and we're still got more football players than any other school we faced.
Yeah, absolutely, and that tells you we're doing something right down on the junior high level to keep their enthusiasm.
9:54 left to go in the first half. Quarterback keeper this time, and he's going to pick up no gain again as he's back inside the 30-yard line, say the 29-yard line where they'll spot him. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long again for Carthage, and you know, it's just sad to watch. They can't get anything. They've tried everything. Direct snaps, quarterback keepers, swing passes, run it outside, run it inside, and nothing is going to work against this Bearcat defense.
Right. He's opened up the playbook against these Bearcats. Looks like we've got a new defensive tackle in the ball game, Vance. Number 65, Daniel Lewis. He's a 6', 235 junior.
Daniel Lewis has done a good job this year for us. So far coming in and back up as he's going to get some new players in the game. Hands it off, and he hands it off right in front of Keelan Johnson, and Keelan just lays on him. Loss of, say, 5 on the play as that backs it all the way back up to the 24-yard line where Carthage will be punting again. Carthage has had 1 first down of the night.
And hadn't even been close to the second.
No, as my cameraman's over here yawning, not what you would call an exciting game here tonight, but it's exciting for the parents of those young Bearcats. They're going to get a lot of playing time tonight.
We're going to learn those names for the years out, aren't we?
I'm about to remember a few of these numbers.
You're getting real good at it.
James has got my roster. I'm going to take it back from him when the youngsters start coming in.
You know what that means? Your buddy's coming in.
Yeah.
Number 22.
Yeah, Rock will be in there in a while.
Old Rock.
High, short kick this time. Levatas is going to stay away from it this time. As it rolls down along the 45-yard line. I think he got his instructions that we don't have to get yards on the kickoff. We're getting plenty running the ball.
Absolutely. I think Coach Martin got in his ear a little bit.
Yeah. 8:03 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead 24-0. This will be our 5th possession of the night. We've scored on the first 4. We got 1st and 10 from our own 45-yard line. Staying in our spread offense package, I see Trayshawn Mitchell and Stowers to the far side. Hawkins and Pinkston to the near side. Warrensley in the backfield with Levatas. Warrensley gets the ball, cutting up the middle of the field. Pick up a 4 on the play as he carries it up to the 49-yard line. So, Warrensley picks up 4. He's going to bring up 2nd and 6 now for the Bearcats. Bearcat front doing a really good job. You got Dykeman, I see Keelan Johnson, Will Talbert, Reed in the game, and number
60, Ephraim Ringo.
Ephraim Ringo, all right. He's checked in the game new. I see they've moved Dykeman out to Brandon's spot now.
Yeah, he's at the tackle.
So Trayshawn Mitchell goes in motion. They give it to Mitchell as he turns the corner. He's got blockers in front of him. He's got a hole. One man to beat. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races. He's at the 30, the 25, and caught and wrestled down along give him the 14-yard line. And big run that time by Trayshawn Mitchell. He doesn't get that end around carry very much. That's usually held on for Adrian, but did a good job with it that time.
He did a great job. He made a couple cuts and got in the open field, and he knew where to go.
Good blocking that time out in front as he had 2 or 3 blockers out there taking men on. He didn't have anybody touch him until he was 15 yards down the field. So Bearcats got 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line of Carthage. Bearcats staying in the spread offense. Trayshawn checks out. Adrian Lyles checks in. Warrensley in the backfield with Levatas. Levatas takes a snap, wants to throw. Pressure coming from Carthage. He has to roll out. Looks like he's going to keep it. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he is into the end zone. 14-yard touchdown run by Levatas Lyles on the quarterback keeper. I'm not sure if he was looking to throw that ball, James, or if it was the keeper all the way.
Well, I think he was looking at Pinkston there to start with, and then Pinkston saw what he was doing with it and came back to him, made a block that got him right on into the end zone.
So the 14-yard touchdown run by Levatas Lyles takes it to 30-0 with 6:39 left to go in the first half of play. Looks like we're still going for 2. Not to think that 1 point's going to matter in this game. Trayshawn Mitchell checks into the game. Warrensley checks into the game. No, Warrensley coming back out. Pinkston and Hawkins on the near side. Stowers and Mitchell to the far side. Warrensley in the backfield. Bearcats forced to take a timeout. Unable to get that set, so we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on WQST 850 AM. Cool. All right, Bearcats on to attempt a 2-point conversion. Levatas takes a snap, wants to throw. Nope, pressure coming. He has roll out, and he's going to be taken down for a loss.
Oh, if he could have seen him, he had Josh in the back of the end zone.
All right, so pass fails as now got a little extracurricular activity. Is some pushing around coming. I see a flag come out. That's going to be a penalty on the kickoff one way or the other.
Flag on the play.
So Bearcats lead 30-0. 6:39 left to go in the first half of play as referees sort out the flag. Penalties declined, whatever it was. It's one against us, one against them. Basically, just throwing the flags, throw the flags.
Exactly.
Just to stop it. So, no harm, no foul. 6:39 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats have scored on all 5 of their first possessions. They lead 30-0. Have failed on all 5 of their extra point attempts. The only negative you can find in this game from the Bearcats, defensively, offensively, special teams, everything has been solid. As Darnell Hughes is getting set to kick off. Again, this will be his 6th kick of the night as we kicked off to start the game.
There's Rambo leading the charge.
Trying to watch Rambo, see where he goes. Darnell kicks it up high. It's going to be taken along the 20-yard line. No, it's bobbled, drop ball on the ground. He picks it back up, trying to turn the corner. He's going to be taken down by Winfrey, Devontae Winfrey. Number 20 takes him down along the 18-yard line.
And you see who was in there also?
Rambo.
Number 34, Rambo.
He going to the ball.
He is a head hunter, buddy.
I think they just tell him he didn't have to go worry about position or anything. They tell him to go get it.
That's all you have to do with him. And you know, I've never seen that kid without a smile on his face. He's one more fine kid.
Amanda had him in treatment. She said he was as good a kid as you could find, just as nice as he could be, well-mannered, everything. She said she loved treating him.
He's a great kid. When I'm out at practice, he goes out of his way to come by and speak.
Yep. 6:29 left to go in the first half. Carthage trying to get something going offensively, because they're going to start out at their own 19-yard line, their worst field position of the night. Gray's in shotgun formation, puts a man in motion, hands it the other direction. Bearcat jerseys right there waiting on him, Devontae Winfrey. And boy, he's had a great game tonight. I don't think he's been starting much for us, but he has played solid tonight.
He has been all over the field. He's gone to the ball every time.
175-pound senior, and like I said, that's a senior that hadn't been playing a whole lot, but he is making the most of his time tonight as he has shown out tonight. He's made lots of tackles, been on a lot of stops. And doing a great job for the Bearcats tonight.
Yeah, I noticed we've got Lyle sitting on the sideline now, as we should. Get him out of the ball game. Yeah,
I don't want anything fluke to happen to him. So they take him out on defense. I see Reynolds in the game as safety. Trying to spot who came in for him. Quarterback going to keep it.
I believe Pinkston's in there for Lyles.
Okay. Quarterback keeps it. He gets nothing and likes it. Probably a loss on the play. It's going to bring up third and 11. 5:22 left to go in the first quarter. See Pinkston's in the game on defense. Keelan Johnson's in the game. Michael Townsend, Quillian Jones, Darnell Hughes, Fred Spivey, Trayshawn Mitchell, and one more number. There it is, 21 for the Bearcats. That's Terrence Shepard, the junior outside linebacker that had a big interception return for us last time we were at home against Kemper County. 4:52 left to go in the ball game. Left to go in the first half. 3rd and 11 for Carthage. Direct snap again, and right there to make the tackle, I believe that's the Rambo.
That's Rambo. He was in the backfield before the snap got there.
Number 34 had his legs wrapped up before he get his hands on the ball, and that's going to bring up 4th and long and punting situation again for Carthage. So Levatas comes back into the game to return the kick. He's probably just coming into the game to watch it hit the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Just let it hit the ground.
Yeah.
You know, our defensive line's just beating their offensive line right off the ball. Seems like, you know, they're already in the backfield before the linemen get up.
Yeah, tough going for Carthage this year as it doesn't get any easier on their schedule. They still got to face Morton. I believe they still got to face Velma Jackson. Snap, this is good. Kick is away. Oh, and it's going to be running into the kicker. So that's going to come back as number 20 again, Devontae Winfrey trying.
And Levatas picks it up.
And again, and they throw it down out of bounds.
There's going to be
another flag, dead ball flag there. I think the 15-yard penalty roughing the kicker is going to negate that penalty, or it's going to be added. It's going to be 15 yards one way, 15 yards the other, which will still end up being. It'll still be a first down for Carthage, but they'll be starting 1st and 10 from their own 20 is where it should be. Again, that's your reason for not having Levatas in there. But I have a feeling the defense will have to come back out on the field. I say that's roughing the kicker. There's a roughing the kicker and running into the kicker.
I think there was a little acting going on there also, Vance. Didn't look like, I think he just ran into him.
He twisted him up pretty good. We'll see if I can find the signal to be looking for it on here. I don't see it. So, as we wait for the referees to make the call here.
Yeah, they're trying to sort it out on the sideline.
Yeah.
Looks like you know, having Lyles in there on something like that is questionable, but you know, these coaches have done a good job. They know exactly what they're doing. Lyles just itching to run one.
Yeah, he wants to run it bad.
He can't stand it.
Well, let's see what they call.
It's taking them a while to sort it out.
Yeah, it should be 15 yards one way, 15 yards the other. Our defense is back on the field now. We know we're going to lose this ball. All right, so let's see. Here comes the referee. Let's see what he calls here. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. 15 yards against Forrest. Dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Carthage. 15 yards against them. First down, again, like we said. I had this sorted out long before they did. It's first down, first and 10 from the 20. Carthage basically no difference there is where they were punting from. And they get the ball back. They just get a first down on the roughing the kicker penalty. 3:42 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead 30-0. We scored on all 5 of our possessions. Carthage unable to do anything on any of theirs. Direct snap again, and nothing doing. Darnell Hughes right there to stand him up, push him back.
You know, it's just nothing working for them.
It really isn't. Easy work on our defensive backs because they haven't had to worry about doing anything.
I don't know that they've even got into a full sprint tonight.
No, Carthage, I believe, completed 1 pass for a first down. Other than that, everything else he's thrown has found the ground.
And that was in the that might have been the first play of the ball game.
It was first play of the game. They pick up the first down.
They've had some others open, but the quarterback's just gotten a little antsy and won't wait to complete it.
Yeah, pressure's coming hard on him too. So Gray, shotgun formation, facing 2nd and 10 this time. Takes the snap, going to keep it. He's hit and taken down. Give him a pickup of 1 on the play that time.
Looked like Winfrey was in on that tackle. He's the one made the first contact.
Yeah, he is definitely, he's all over the field right now. The middle, the outside, wherever he needs to be making tackles. Taking lots of advantage of his playing time tonight. Shepard's checking out of the ball game. Did catch the number who went in.
I believe it's number 32, Vance.
30.
Be Marquez Johnson.
Marquez Johnson checks into the game.
Marquez has played some defensive end for us, but looks like we've moved Darnell outside tonight to the defensive end spot.
Yeah. So, play clock's got to be getting close. It's 8 seconds, and there they go. There's the timeout. Carthage takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show, WQST, 850 AM. All right, 3rd and 9 for Carthage as we come out of the break. 2:06 left to go in the first half. Carthage puts a man in motion. Quarterback wants to throw this time. Pressure coming from the Bearcats, and they're going to wrap him up, take it down. I see, looks like Quillian Jones, the last one to get his hands on him.
Keelan Johnson was the first one. Keelan came from his defensive end spot, came back and got him.
Keelan gets him, takes it down. Give him a pickup of a couple on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 7 now for Carthage, and they'll be punting again. 1:43 left to go in the first half of play. Bearcats lead 30-0. Scored all 5 possessions. Failed on the extra point attempt all 5 times. Not that that's going to hurt us. We've gone for 2, probably more than we should have. They probably can go back to kicking it. Back deep for the Bearcats is Levatas. Low snap. Bearcats still trying to get it all. That they're not going to call that one.
No.
High short kick as it stays in Carthage territory. Bearcats going to start over at their Carthage 42-yard line. Bearcats, they just want to block one, don't they, James?
I tell you, they're trying to get it, and they're going to get one before the night. That was a little Hollywood there. I thought there was a little extra Hollywood on the last penalty.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a little prejudiced.
The last penalty, he did get hit. If they hit him that time, they laid a finger on his toe. But he fell down with that finger hitting.
It was a pretty good acting job.
Yeah. He tried to get it again. About the only way they picked up first downs tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, Bearcats spread it out. We got Tripp wide receivers to the near side. Cameron Stowers, lone wide receiver to the other side. Adrian Lyles in the backfield. Warrensley's got his hand on ice. He's injured his hand somehow or another. Pressure coming. Levatas breaks the tackle. Takes it back to the other side. Still on his feet. Runs out of bounds and takes another shot out of bounds. No, they don't throw that one. He didn't throw him down this time, but he sure hit him out of bounds.
He hit him right square in the number in the back. So
no penalty. Levatas picks up 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. We're going to stay in a shotgun formation, spread offense, which we've done most of the night. We came out in the I formation, and we've stayed in the spread offense since then as we split the receivers this time, 2 to each side. Trayshawn Mitchell to the far side. Swing pass to Adrian Lyles as he's got the ball. He's at the 40. Breaks a tackle. He's at the 30. He's got the Jets on, and he's gone.
It's
touchdown. That is a 41-yard touchdown pass from Adrian Lyles to Levatas Lyles. And the Bearcats score with 43 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Take a 36-0 lead with extra point pending. Looks like we're going to kick this one.
Yeah. You know, give Josh Pinkston credit there, Vance. He made a heck of a good block to spring him. We got flags going everywhere.
Not sure. I didn't see what was going on. I was writing the score down, and I missed that one. Chad, did you see it?
I think that number 12, is it 12 walking off the field?
They throw him out?
I think he's gone.
I think he's ejected.
I think he's been ejected.
Yeah. Okay. There ain't much sense in acting up in a game like this. Just doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, that's Tavon Jones.
Number 18, isn't it? Number 18.
Number 18?
Yes, sir. I had it wrong.
Dalvin Sanders.
I mean, there's laundry all over the field.
There's laundry day here at Ella Watkins Field. We're going to see what the penalty is. It's personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Carthage and against Carthage. And against Carthage. I believe that was 3 of them against them.
Was that 45 yards on the kickoff?
That's a 45-yard penalty from the 2. Half the distance is the goal, half the distance is the goal, half the distance is the goal.
I believe it'll be assessed on the kickoff, though, Vance.
Okay. I assume they're only going to penalize one of those. We'll see. It's going to be interesting.
I'm glad everybody had a flag in their pocket.
They about ran out. It's rare that you can see that much. Most time, the other team's going to retaliate and get one, but I believe that was 3 penalties against Carthage, unsportsmanlike conduct, and you don't see that very often.
You know, I think Darnell Hughes was right in the middle of that, and he just stood there.
Okay.
He held his temper. He did a good job of restraining himself.
I never saw a Bearcat get anxious. We're going to kick this one, looks like, man.
That looks like they're set up to kick the extra point. Again, 43 seconds left to go in the first half of play.
It's a little drier on that end of the field.
Yeah. I think this end holds a little more water over here.
Yeah, this end here, talking to Coach Boswell, we're going to try to put some sand on it next week and try to dry it up and get it healthy again.
Oh, okay. All right, so
seems like against St. Andrews, that's where all the play was right in that spot.
43 seconds left to go. His referees had to explain everything to the Carthage coaches. I'm not sure if they ejected the player for Carthage or not. We'll look to see if he makes it back into the game.
Yeah, they're talking to Coach Boswell now.
Okay. Explaining it to Boswell. Not sure what Boswell needs for an explanation. Other than if they're trying to explain what the penalty is going to be, how they're going to assess it.
Yeah,
long delay here in a very slow-moving game anyway.
43 seconds to go in the half, too.
Yeah.
It's taking us an hour to play a half of football.
Yeah. All right, so they're still sorting it out. Now I believe they got it right. So Reynolds on to attempt the extra kick. The hold is by Evans. See if we can connect on our first PAT of the night.
Brady Powers, your snapper, Vance.
Brady Powers doing the long snapping duties for us. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Bearcats convert their first PAT of the night and take a 37-0 lead with 43 seconds left to go in the first half of play. We're going to send it back to WQST. You're listening to the Gospel Station. All right, as they assess the penalty, will be kicking off from the Carthage 30-yard line. So that is a 45-yard, no, that's a 30-yard penalty against Carthage. Darnell will be kicking from the 30. You think he's going to see if he can get this one in the uprights?
You know, I think we'll onside this one.
Might as well. I bet he tries to see if he can get it through the uprights.
He might, but, you know, might as well work on our onside kick game.
Let's see if he can make it. Todd Vowell, the coach up here, he said he wants to see if he can make it. We all want to see if he can make it. Run and start. I think he can get it in there. It'll be close. The kick is, oh, he hits a squibbler. Oh, he kicks a squibbler into the end zone. Bearcats not used to running that short of field. They were flying through the back of the end zone. Oh, he kicks a squibbler down through the middle of the field. He wanted
him to try to make it. He tried to overkick.
Yeah. Todd said told him to try and make the kick, but couldn't get it through there. He hits it down.
Overkicked it, he said.
Overkicked it. Didn't quite catch it center. It nonetheless
Caught it at the top.
Net of a 10-yard kick on the kickoff.
I don't.
And they still kicked it in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a kick from the
I hadn't either.
30-yard line.
I hadn't either. So interesting set of penalties there, which caused Darnell Hughes to kick off from Carthage 30-yard line.
That'll be a trivia question in years to come, Vance.
Yep. All right, Gray takes a snap. He's going to do a quarterback keeper, and he's taken down. Look like Keelan Johnson in on the no. That's number 52 for the Bearcats. And that's Michael Townsend in on the tackle for the Bearcats.
And, call his number again. Number 20 was in there also.
Devontae Winfrey, he's been in all of them, it seems like, tonight.
He's sure making the most of his playing time.
If Carthage runs a play, it'll be the last play of the half, and I believe they're going to be set to let the clock run out and end the first half of play. And they are. They're not set to run. They got 8 seconds left to go on the clock. They're just watching it tick down, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the last play of the first half. Bearcats lead 37-0. We're going to send it back to WQST for a 60-second timeout and come back with our halftime festivities.
For your halftime entertainment, the 2009 edition of the Pride of Forest Marching Band. Band captain Takesha Christian, drum captains Shantiqua Lofton and Malcolm McBride, guard captain Adriana Esquera, and drum major Waukesha Patrick.
All right, I apologize. Got a little pizza in my mouth. And I want to thank Domino's for supplying pizza for our press box for all the workers that I guess you can call it work up here in this press box. Also the umpiring staff that comes up here.
We present for you this year, Where in the World is Forest, Mississippi? Come join us on our trip around the world, starting in Africa with Walk Like an Egyptian and The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
It's really nice, and I know the visitors like to see it when they come here. We started that. Moving down to Taylorville. They fed us pizza and drinks and everything down there. That's a good idea. They said they had their Sunday. We can get that done with. We called Domino's up. They were very obliged. Feed us some pizza. Thank all of our sponsors. Also thank Jason Grayson and Southside Park for their supplying of a tripod stand. Carthage band is putting a much better fight than their football team.
Yeah. Does that look uniform for that?
They're not new, they just haven't been wearing them. One of the things with those uniforms is if you remember to correct me. I think you were in the band for a while. They're hot.
Oh, yeah.
They're very hot.
Well, we spent things out here in the band.
Next we travel to the British Isles with Werewolves in London, followed by Scotland the Brave.
Oh, there's a mask.
A mask?
Yeah, we have got a mask. It does. I'm down to here.
Next we continue our journey to Australia with Down Under.
30 games against
I thought it was Werewolves of London.
I think that's all you've heard tonight is Werewolves of London. Got hunting tonight, you scared of the wolves. You ever get dubs in your field? Oh yeah.
And finally home to the USA with Cleveland Rock.
And I found out my mother climbed that pine tree and tied that dead bird to that tree limb. And it took 3 shots for me to knock it off of the tie.
I've done it 100 times.
I've never heard that story. I'm glad I know that.
Yeah, it's frustrating because now I don't remember the first dove I killed. I remember the first dead bird I knocked out of the tree.
That was the one.
For 20 years, that was the first dove I killed until my mother told me different. Speaking of 20 years, somebody came in today and said, 20's getting close, isn't it? I thought, got a 20-year class reunion coming up next year. In 19.
Well, that means I'm right. I'm just shortly behind you.
You're not far from behind me. You're sitting on about 17.
Yeah, 16.
Do the math.
You know I gotta take my boots off.
Y'all are here children.
Yeah, exactly.
James, no comment.
The funny thing is, I can remember old people having 20-year class reunions at the country club. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to be that old. Old people having 20-year class reunions. people my age having 20 years old.
I think I was 20 when you were born.
Alright, so the Bearcat band is finishing up. I see the football players coming out on the field, getting ready to stretch and get ready to go to the second half. And James, do you think the starters will even start the second half, or do you think they're done for the night?
If I was a coach, they'd be done.
There ain't much reason to bring them in anymore in this ball game. This ball game is 37 up at half, and I don't think I've been surprised as hard that they lose the ball second and third.
Yeah, I would give my young guys some playing time. Matthew Abbott's needs some quality time on this.
Yeah, they brought one of the Rebel boys got some time to come back last week. Kyle or Luke was their best quarterback.
That is, I believe it's Kyle.
Kyle played quarterback for
May be wrong there. Looks like yeah, that's Nathan.
yeah, freshman. A lot of guys got gear on. They need to be stretching a little bit. See Nathan Reynolds loosened up, stretched out.
I don't believe we punted the ball tonight, have we?
And get the punt the ball, which I don't know that we punted the ball last week either.
Celebrants for tonight's game are Chris Pittman, Cornelius Adams, Keisha Christian, Patrick Graham, Shelby Carter, Kelly Baez, Jasmine Gray, Oscar Barras, and Louis Roses. The band department would like to thank the Forest High School administration, staff, parents, and you the fans for the support shown to us this year. Good luck to both bands as they travel to contest
Yeah, you know,
tomorrow.
games like this, Vance, you just worry about getting somebody hurt.
Yeah.
When you got your starters out there, you worry about getting hurt in a game like this.
I thought that was a true air horn, like a can compressed air that Bubba had. It's a pump.
It's a fine. When you pull it out, it never runs out.
That's a shame, 'cause I really thought it was a compressed air that would run out.
No, it's great. I had my first experience with it at Raleigh last week. I told him where I was going to put that horn if he didn't put it up. You know, when we do something that requires the horn, of course I don't mind it, but it was just constant.
He had you for it. All right, so we're going to take a 60-second timeout as Bearcats get ready to start the second half action. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on QST 850 AM. Bearcats scored on a 15-yard pass from Lovatus Lyles to Cameron Stowers, a 39-yard touchdown run by Lovatus Lyles, 69-yard touchdown run by Adrian Lyles, 45-yard interception return by Darnell Hughes, a 14-yard touchdown run by Lovatus Lyles, and a 41-yard pass from Lovatus Lyles to Adrian Lyles with the Reynolds kick. And that left us with a 37-0 score through the first half of play. And as James has noted earlier, we're probably going to see a lot of playing time from our youngsters to start this second half. I'll be surprised if the starters even start a drive to start the second half, as Bearcats will be getting the ball to start the second half. I'll be shocked to see Lovatus even come into the game, but he does have his helmet on, so he may be going to start it.
Yep. Vance, Charlie Cox just gave me a score in the Scott Central Lake game. It's 39-0 Scott Central.
So they're outscoring us against Lake than we are against Carthage. So, yeah, poor Lake's falling on hard times right now, is unable to get anything going. I'm really kind of curious to see what Raleigh's able to do against Morton this week. That's be an interesting game just to see if Raleigh's able to put any points up on the board against Morton. See what Morton's offense does. Raleigh didn't have much of a defense, but so the Bearcats will be receiving the kick. Matt Dykeman out there to do the official duties. We kind of knew that coming in, but we'll see. See if I see I don't see Lovatus is not in the game to return the kick. Looks like Cameron Stowers and Pinkston going to be back deep to receive.
Along with Adrian
Lyles. See Reynolds, Trayshawn Mitchell, and Mark Hawkins are the next men. 55, Fred Spivey. 51, Tobias Barber. Looks like 34, Randall Boyd. 20, Devontae Winfrey. And number 9, Delvin Mitchell. Also in doing kickoff duties for the Bearcats. Kick return duties for the Bearcats. This will be Carthage's first kick.
As they're going to kick it to the near hash mark, and Bearcats think they may be going to try an onside kick this one. I don't know why they would, but we'll see what happens here.
They're certainly lining up for it.
Coming to the near hash mark. Got the ball pointed towards number
looks like
55,
onside.
Fred Spivey. They're stacked to the far side like they're going to kick an onside kick. We'll see what they do here. Kicking for Carthage will be number 55, Jake Frazier, a senior linebacker. So he calls him up, and he gets set to kick it. He kicks it deep. Left-footed kicker. Taking balls on the ground, Pinkston picks it up. He's going to run. He's got Cameron Stowers blocking. He runs into a host of white jerseys along the 25-yard line where they pull him down. Slow develop, and the ball bounced between both of them, and they just kind of looked at it like, who's going to get it?
Yeah, I think they were surprised that he kicked it. He had a pretty good kick.
Well,
on that.
they lost the cameraman. I was focused on onside.
You was trying to figure out where the onside kick was going. He booted that ball fairly well. So one good thing they've got, we haven't seen that tonight, is Carter's got a pretty good kicking team. He kicked that ball hard left-footed.
Looked like Jason's golf game. You aim one way and kick it the other.
That's just like Jason's golf game. Poor Jason, he's not here to defend himself.
I'm
He's
glad.
really good, too, when he's not here.
I know it.
All right, so our starters are back out. Adrian Lyles in the backfield. Levatus Lyles under center. Flags come out. They blow this one dead. Let's see what the play is. Play clock didn't run out, so I'm not sure what the call was here. I didn't see flags. I just saw
I think it's
timeout, maybe.
timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show on WQST 850 AM. All right, Levatus goes under center, I formation. Quillian Jones and Adrian Lyles in the backfield. The handoff to Adrian. Tackled. No gain on the play. Maybe give him a yard pickup as he's tackled down. Best job Carthage defense has done tonight.
Yeah, they shot the gap then and gain of about 2 yards. They caught him very quick.
Bring up 2nd and 8 now for the Bearcats, just starting in the third quarter. Bearcats lead 37-0. Levatus, still your quarterback.
Looks like you've got almost all your starters in there, Vance.
Yeah, they'll probably run this first series, and then they'll come out. Levatus goes under center. Gives it to Quillian Jones. First man through as he's pushing the pile forward. Carries it up to about the 33-yard line. Pick up about 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and short now for the Bearcats.
Lyles comes up a little gimpy then, Vance looks like he might have twisted a little wrong there on his ankle.
They all fell in a wad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you where all the limbs went.
Yeah. 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats. I formation. Quillian Jones and Adrian Lyles in the backfield. Levatus calling out his plays. He's got 10 seconds on the play clock. Now he goes under center. Takes a snap, gives it to Quillian Jones again, and he's got the first down and more. He's over the 40, taken down along the 45-yard line. One man to beat, and he hits him at the legs and takes him down along the 47-yard line. First down, Bearcats. Good running that time by Quillian as he hit the hole and picks up good yardage there.
They took his running gear out from under him.
Yep. Took the landing gear out, as Chad would say.
Running gear.
That one man didn't make the tackle, though. It's off to the races.
That's it.
We'll see what kind of speed he has when he gets it open field. 9:12 left to go in the third quarter. High formation for the Bearcats. Levatus gives it to Adrian Lyles as he cuts it back up the middle and is tripped up again. Falls forward, pick up about 5 as he carries it over midfield to the 48-yard line of Carthage, where the Bearcats will have 2nd and 5 yards to go. Pinkston, the wide receiver, to the near side. Stowers, wide receiver, to the far side. We're going to stay with this I formation. Probably going to just ground it out here. Levatus goes under center. Looks like he's calling an audible, changing the play. Give it to Quillian Jones up the middle. Crashes forward, picks up the first down all the way to the 42-yard line. Another first down carry for the Bearcats. Just going to see what kind of power ground attack we've got.
He's a bull.
He is. 8:14 and ticking. The Bearcats are just trying to run the clock out here.
Yeah, looks like the offensive line there is basically the same we started the game with. Keelan Johnson at left tackle. Looks like Matt Dykeman at left guard. Will Talbert at center. You've got LaShawn Reed at right guard and Roderick Braggs, number 64, at right tackle.
All right, Lovatis drops back, wants to throw, throws it deep down the field. He's got a streaking Stowers.
He's got him, touchdown.
Touchdown Bearcats, a 42-yard touchdown pass from Lovatis Lyles to Cameron Stowers.
You know, Vance, that's one of the best passes Lovatis has thrown in many weeks.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
Hit him in stride.
Hit him in stride. Perfect pass. As Cameron got one-on-one coverage and just ran right by his defender as they were stacking everybody in the box, expecting the run. And we put it up in the air for a 42-yard touchdown pass. Lovatis Lyles to Cameron Stowers.
You know, Stowers has really come on this year. If he gets one-on-one with a corner, he's going to beat him.
High snap. Hold is down. Kick is up, and it is good. DAT was not pretty, but it was good. So that'll make it 44-0 Bearcat lead. We're going to send it back to WQST. You're listening to the Gospel Station. Darnell Hughes set to kick off again for the Bearcats. Good kick this time, end over end. Going to be caught along the 15-yard line for Carthage. He tries to adjust field, come back, flag comes out. He's taken down along the 32-yard line. Flag on the play. I'm assuming it's going to be holding on Carthage.
Yeah.
I don't know where that guy came from that he saw it. It's on this side of the field. Play was 30 yards from him when he threw his flag.
Yeah, you would think he might could have held that one. Let him hold a little bit.
Looks like a chop block, maybe.
Lovatis Lyles has got his hands in 5 of the 7 touchdowns the Bearcats have scored tonight. The only ones he didn't have a hand in was a 69-yard touchdown run by Adrian Lyles and the 45-yard interception return by Darnell Hughes. So,
yeah, but he touched it before Adrian did.
Yeah, so probably see Lovatis Lyles in the paper next Tuesday as one of the players of the week.
I think he called chop block.
Okay, chop block's what my cameraman says. That backs him up from the 30 all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Carthage needing all the help they can get. They sure don't need any punishment.
Looks like all the starters right back out there.
Yeah,
on our
I see a couple of new. Let's see, number 9, is that Mitchell in the game? Delvin Mitchell's in the game. One new one in there, playing linebacker, along with Fred Spivey, number 55. Direct snap, ball's on the ground. I believe the Bearcats got it. Rambo's got it, doesn't he? Rambo. Direct snap fumble to Carthage. Rambo falls on it. And the Bearcats will start out 1st and 10 from the 11, make the 12-yard line. See a couple new numbers going out there. I see number 23 checking into the game for the Bearcats. Todrick Barber, freshman going in.
The quarterback.
Matt Evans coming into the game. The quarterback. Number 18 is Tobias Lofton, sophomore running back. Did a real good job last week against Raleigh. So Bearcats bringing in some new ones. 81 in the game.
Rashad McGee's
in the game. So most of our line stays the same. Going to give the second stringers a chance with the first string offensive line, see what they can do. A handoff to number 18. That is Lofton. He picks up a couple on the plays. He carries it down to the 5-yard line. Excuse me, we started this drive on the 7. It was first and goal from the 7, not the 12. He carries that to the 5, where it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. Matthew Evans checks into the game at quarterback. Some whistles being blown here. Now they got the play clock set. Matthew takes a snap, gives it to the first man through. That's number 9, Delvin Mitchell. And he goes in for the score. Touchdown Bearcats, number 9, Delvin Mitchell. The 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bearcats going to run this up to 60 with the extra point pending.
That's 50, Vance.
Yeah, 50. He hadn't got his glasses on.
What did I say?
You said 60.
50, 60. Positive thinking, I guess.
That's like we'll get the ball on the 51-yard line next time.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gone there.
Ask McKnight while he's not here.
I pride myself on not saying the 51.
I'm sorry, Jason. I had to mention it.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 51-0 is your score as we send it back to WQST. You're listening to Gridiron Show action on the Gospel Station. Darnell Hughes set to kick off again. 3-6, be his 9th kick of the night. He kicks it downfield, going to be caught and bobbled in and out of the hands, picked up at the 20 by Carthage, dropped again. He falls on it, and he's going to stay there at, looks like the 23-yard line is where Carthage will start out this next drive. Carthage still with one first down on the night earned. They've picked up 1 or 2 on penalties, but they've actually only earned 1, and that was the first play of the game. They called a little pass out for a first down. So let's see if we get some new Bearcats in on defense. Look like we're keeping most all our starters out there. I see number 8 checking in the game. That's Reggie Oden. Delvin Mitchell in the game. Number 32 is Marquez Johnson. Of course, he's been in there. Adrian Lyles back deep as safety. He's new on defense.
Looks like trying to get them a little work at different positions there, Van.
Yeah, move them around a little bit. Quarterback goes under center this time, hands it off. Nothing doing. No go there. We're going to bring up 2nd and 10 as Gray went under center. Looks like they're trying to find something different. The direct snap isn't working. Shotgun formation isn't working. Pass isn't working. Not much going against this Bearcat defense, as they have definitely shut down the Carthage team tonight. Wow, that third quarter went by quick.
Yes, it did.
I just looked up, and we're down at 15 seconds in the third quarter. I don't think they're stopping the clock in between when after touchdowns.
May not be.
They're just letting it run. I mean, we had 1 drive and a 5-yard drive, and that's the end of the quarter.
Usually we don't hit in the third quarter till about 9:30.
Yeah.
Trying to cut the pain short tonight.
Yeah, so that's the end of the third quarter where the Bearcats lead 51-0, and the referees are just definitely letting this clock run down. And the only drawback is your second stringers coming in middle of the third quarter, and they had 1 5-yard drive, but now they'll get the whole fourth quarter, but I bet it runs by pretty quick too. So as we get ready for fourth quarter action, Bearcats lead 51-0. You had Levatus Lyles has his hands on 5 of those 8 touchdowns. Of course, he was out of the game for the 8th one. 15-yard pass, Levatus Lyles, Cameron Stowers. 39-yard touchdown run by Levatus Lyles. 69-yard touchdown run by Adrian Lyles. 45-yard interception return by Darnell Hughes. 14-yard touchdown run by Levatus Lyles. 41-yard pass from Levatus Lyles to Adrian Lyles. 42-yard Levatus Lyles to Cameron Stowers pass. And a 5-yard touchdown run by Delvin Mitchell. And I'll be willing to guess that was Delvin Mitchell's first career touchdown.
Not sure, but you're probably right.
He's a senior this year, but he's gotten limited playing time and very limited playing time as a running back. But good to see him get his first score.
Yeah, that'll be something he'll remember rest of his life.
Yep. About like a couple weeks ago when Terrence Shepard had that interception return.
Absolutely.
You could tell he was excited about that.
That's making memories, man.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Gray's going to go under center. They're going to an I formation. 1 wide receiver split far to the side. Handoff up the middle, nothing doing. I think they're just running the clock out.
Yeah. Guess who's on the tackle?
Rambo in on the tackle. Seeing if we can see a few new numbers out there. 65's in the game. That's Daniel Lewis. Couple of backup linemen in there. 32, Marquez Johnson's in the game. Adrian Lyles in the game on defense. Reggie Odom's in the game.
Tobias Lofton, number 18.
Looks like there's some confusion. Somebody's coming out. Rock Cook's checking into the game. There he is. Rock Cook. 9:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wow, they ran one play and 3 minutes went off the quarter.
It's running,
3rd and 9. I think they've even got it sped up. In motion. Let's see if they can stop it during the penalty. Nope. Let me go. Flags come out. Clock keeps running. 9:38. That might be the longest or quickest. This may be we may set a record for fourth quarter time in a ball game, as they don't even stop it for the flags anymore. 9:24 left to go in this ball game. 3rd and 15 now for Carthage. You almost hate to see it run that fast because you want to get some playing time for your second stringers.
You know, that's what I was thinking. If I've been a parent, and if I was a parent, I'd want that clock stopped.
Yeah,
I'd want
exactly.
my child out there playing. That's what they work hard for.
Hand off up the middle, nothing doing. Bearcats stop him. 9 minutes left to go in the game. Clock is still ticking. It's going to bring up 4th down for Carthage, put him in a punting situation. Got to look like got an injured player for Carthage. He's just a little slow to get up. He's up now.
You know, Vance, these parents that are here to watch their children play, and they're freshmen, sophomores, they'll get their playing time.
Yeah.
They'll get their playing time.
It's
just all in time. As long as they're working hard in practice, they're getting better, it'll come.
Yeah. Good young group of Bearcats. I think we've got good things to come for the next couple of years. Lots of good juniors on this team. We're definitely losing some great seniors, but lots of young ones to come for the future.
Yeah, you know, we've had a pretty experienced offensive line the last several years, and that's where we're going to have to find some people to step up.
Well, most of this offensive line has been playing for 3 straight years.
Yeah.
At least 2 straight years. And when you can get that continuity on your offensive line, you see that chest through that big road in.
What you got to remember too is most of the most of the offensive line been playing together since 7th grade.
Yeah.
You know, and they've had the same quarterback behind them for the since 7th
true.
grade.
You're true. New punter in the game for Carthage. He kicks a screamer down the field. Bearcats there. Somebody's wanting to get it. There he goes. Devin Mitchell picks it up. Runs it up the middle of the field. He's got running room still on his feet. He's over the 40, the 35, still making tackles, and he may go. He's got one man to beat, and he rips him down by the head.
Helmet tackle.
That's a horse collar tackle as I see the flag on the play. Horse collar or face mask, one of the two. Big return that time by Trayshawn Mitchell with 7:12 left to go in this ball game. Clock is ticking. It doesn't stop anymore. Letting it run down. I'll be willing to bet we play a total of a 12-minute quarter.
Yeah.
12 minutes nonstop.
Nonstop. That's correct.
So, backups trying to come into the game, see if they can get something going. I see Kyle Reynolds, number 17, in the game. It's a face mask. That's a 15-yard penalty. That gives us 1st down. 1st and goal. Looks like they're about on the 7-yard line. Let's see what we do here is shotgun formation now for Evans. He's got Tobias Lofton in the backfield with him. Puts a man in motion. That's Reynolds. Hands it off to Lofton, who cuts it up the middle of the field. Inside the 5-yard line, down along the 3-yard line. Maybe give him the 1. Looks like they're spotting right along the 1-yard line. He
made a good run up inside then, Vance. Made a couple cuts and got through the hole.
Good job by Tobias Lofton. See who can punch this one in for the Bearcats. I believe the ball's spotted. Looks like it's spotted on about the 2-yard line. As Evans is in shotgun formation, puts Reynolds in motion. Hand off to Lofton again. He's hitting the backfield. Is going to be taken down. No gain on the play this time for Lofton. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Bearcats. Got 5:45 left to go in this ball game. Clock doesn't stop. See number 13 in the game, Jodison Patrick, the sophomore. Brady Power doing center duties now. Matthew Evans in shotgun. He puts Reynolds in motion again. Fakes the handoff. Ball comes out. Evans picks it up. Trying to break tackles. Falls back forward to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 10. Looked like he was going to turn around and give that one to Kyle Reynolds, but it got knocked out of his hands on the fake to Lofton. And he has to fall back on it, back along the 10-yard line. So now that's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 10. And James, I guess we're going for it.
Yeah, you know, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
All right, so Evans, shotgun formation, 4th and goal from the 10. Hands it off to Lofton, who turns the corner, trying to get it in. He's taken down along the 5, so we're going to turn it over on downs to Carthage. Tough break there, because I know those backups wanted to get in that end zone bad.
Absolutely. You know, it just, the ball got slippery. A lot of dew on the ground tonight, so ball was just a little slick.
Clock
still right out of his hands.
Yeah, clock's still running. We're around 4 minutes right now. Fixing to be out of here. It'll probably take a minute per play here. So you feel like they're going to run 3 or 4 plays and we're going to go home.
Exactly.
Because the clock is, they have not. I think the umps have almost left the press box. They're not even worried about stopping the clock.
Right, exactly. They're, I think they had orders when they came back up the stairs.
Yeah. 3:48 left to go in this ball game. 1st and 10 from Carthage on their own 7-yard line, it looks like. Gee, what are you giggling about? Carthage under center, hands it off, hit. I believe that's Winfrey, James.
At number 20?
Yeah, I believe that's number 20 on the tackle.
He has been all over the. It's either been him or Rambo.
Him or
Rambo
have led the team in tackles, that's for sure.
That's right.
Blaring over there.
I see a couple new numbers too, Vance. Number 66, Brian Gray.
36 is Oscar Merrill. Not to be confused with Oscar Meyer.
Right. Number 25 is Corey Qualls in the ball game.
Qualls did a good job running the ball last week too.
It's like 88. Beeman is also in the ball game.
2nd and 8 for Carthage. Hands it off. Try to turn the corner, quickly take it down. I see number 65 on the tackle. That's Daniel Lewis. We're at about 2.5 minutes now. 3rd and 5.
You know, I don't know if Carthage is going to get a first down on our freshman.
I don't know. You know, Kimber County, we shut Kimber County down with the backups in there. Adrian Lyles checks out of the game. Looks like number 10 in the backfield, Michael Odom, Jr., checked in the safety spot. See number 8, Reggie Odom, also in the game. And 18, Tobias Lofton in the game also. 3rd and 5 now for Carthage. Quarterback goes under center, takes the snap, gives it to the second man through, trying to turn the corner. Big number, looked like 88.
That's who it was.
Devin Beeman, the freshman, 175-pound freshman, wrestles him down to bring up 4th and 5. We're under 2 minutes now. Looks like the Bearcats may get one more chance at it. 4th down, they're bringing in the punting unit. Let's see who's going to go back to return this one. Looks like Trayshawn Mitchell's going to be our return man.
You know, Vance, I like having somebody else back there besides Lovatis on those returns.
Yeah.
Just hold your breath almost every time he catches the ball, takes off an open field like that.
Yeah, you're right. Especially in a game like tonight where there wasn't any reason to be returning them.
Absolutely.
Anyway. All right, here we go. Trayshawn Mitchell's back to return. He's going to be standing inside the Carthage 40-yard line. High snap, bobbled. Picked up and taken and run into. They're going to call roughing the kicker. Young Bearcat just kind of gave him a little push. So Carthage will get that one back. Oh, they actually stopped the clock this time. 1:05 left to go in the ball game. That's going to give Carthage a first down and rob those young Bearcats from some offensive time here. So now they're running it. Well, I saw him make the motion to run it. Maybe they didn't. Anyway, roughing the kicker against the Bearcats. Running the clock now.
I'm about to keep my camera on that punter every time from now on, I guess.
I'm doing some good acting. Making an Emmy for that.
I'm telling you.
Well, I always just follow the ball. I need to leave it on him to see how well that action is.
Yeah.
When we watch replay.
There we go. Clock is ticking. Probably be the last play of the ball game right here. Carthage got first and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Carthage only had one first down on the night. The very first play of the game, they picked up a first down. Hadn't had another one since. This will be the last play of the game. Handoff to the second man through. Turns the corner. He's got a first down. He's taken down along the 40-yard line. So they get their second first down of the night.
With 30 seconds to go in the fourth.
30 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Tackle there was Corey Qualls, number 25, and number 43, Michael Jones in the ball game.
Michael Jones
in the game. Good job by them young Bearcats. We're under 20 seconds. Not sure if Carthage are trying to run a play here or not. Let's see what they do. If they do, it'll be the last one. They had to hurry to get this one off. 5 seconds left in the game. Takes a snap, hands it off, bobbles, got his hands on it. He's off and taken down as the clock expires along the 44-yard line. So the Bearcats come out of the game with a 51-0 victory over the Carthage Tigers. Another blowout win for the Bearcats. Gonna need all the experience they get, all the help they get as we travel next week to Jackson Prep. So for my color man sitting in, doing a great job for Jason McKnight, Mr. James.